Hi guys, welcome back. This week there are some big changes happening to the house.
Scaffold's coming down on Friday, so over the next couple of days we're going to drop down a chimney flue ready for later down the line when we want our log burner.
The wall between the old kitchen and the dining room is coming out this week, which is a huge transformation for the inside.
And we're also upgrading our security system.
Each week we are getting even closer to be able to move in, so let's get into this week's episode. It's still growing, pruning commences.
These tiles are hot.
POA. It's crazy. Crack on. Hello, this is a super excited day for me. Apologise for my voice if you can tell that it sounds a little bit different. Me and Michael have had quite a few just little things on the past couple of weeks. One of mine being a hen do. So as you can see by the sound of my voice, it went very successfully. I literally landed back yesterday and one of the walls have come out of our house. I am literally like, this is one of the biggest things that I've been waiting for this whole entire time. We have been so excited to do that kind of open plan living space. Realistically, this is going to give me the first initial look of what that space might look like. And Michael did have a little sneak peek yesterday and he said it looked amazing. These are the bits of the project that I think I just get so I wouldn't say overwhelmed about, but I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe that that's going to be my kitchen space. Yeah, it's just really exciting. So I'm going to pop over there now and take a little look. Hello. You okay? Oh my God. Safe for me to just go look in there?
Yeah, just don't go through, just don't stand under it.
Oh my Jesus.
As part of the wall removal between the kitchen and the dining area, our builder explained that the floor is suspended, so we'll be bridging that void with a concrete lintel as specified by the structural engineer. This lintel will support the new blockwork wall going in, which in turn helps carry the structural load above, which will now create our new doorway into our open plan space.
Just meeting Michael after work so he can have a look at what's been happening today.
A lot's been happening.
Exciting! See what you think.
Georgie's already had an inside scoop.
I have.
So this will be the new doorway into the kitchen / living area.
It kind of leads into the living room first, doesn't it?
Wow.
So we actually are going to need to get quite creative, I think, with this space. Because obviously our kitchen runs and then has a little segment, but I'm not mad about that because it means that we've got, in theory, more wall space.
Well, that's what I was actually thinking, here, it's a perfect opportunity to build more of your kitchen into this corner because we were quite limited before. It was literally just this bit. None of that was there, was it? So actually, we could probably do something quite creative with this bit.
It is on our to-do list to start designing our kitchen, but we kind of have been holding off until these walls have been out. So it's because it's good to see. Obviously, this is still to come out.
Yeah.
So we won't really fully be designing anything until that's out. This is crazy. It's the biggest thing that's happened on the inside.
I know.
I can see my gas pipes. This is exactly what we need right now.
We've got no power, no Wi-Fi, but we want to keep the house secure.
So we've teamed up with Renovation, who have sent us the Go PT Ultra Security Camera. This is solar panelled and runs off 4G, so we don't need to have Wi-Fi or power. Be prepared. Be Renovation.
It comes with 2 boxes. You get your solar panel, and you get your camera in here, which we'll show you in a second. Most Reolink cameras are equipped with smart detection technology to distinguish people, vehicles and animals and send instant alerts to your mobile.
It looks like Eve. Is it Eve or Eva?
No, it looks like Wally.
No, it doesn't. It looks like his friend.
Really?
Look, that's Eva. That's Wally.
Oh yeah.
Where's Eva?
This is for the solar panel. You want to pass me the solar panel?
Solar.
Solar.
First bit done, nice and easy. No longer than 5 minutes, our solar panel is up in the sunshine.
There we go. So put the SIM card in. I put the micro SD card is in there. Close that back up.
Red light, then it will go off. Wait a few seconds, the red light will be on and solid for a couple of seconds, then it will go out.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
Ooh. Right, name your device, Eva. That's us. We're filming ourselves on a camera that goes to a camera, and then we're showing it to you on camera.
I'll screw this onto the wall and then the camera will just screw into there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Simple.
Simples. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
A great feature about the camera is that you can remotely pan and tilt it. So once it's up, we can do that from the app and see the whole of the front garden.
The Reolink app allows you to control your devices easily from your phone anywhere you are.
With Reolink's two-way audio, talk and listen in real time right from your phone. Plus explore all their smart security products in one place.
If you're doing a renovation or you just want a general security setup, it's definitely worthwhile checking Reolink out.
It's made a huge difference to us, and I'll drop a link below in the description. And they also have amazing discounts at the moment with up to 50% off, so go and check them out.
Look what's behind us.
A big donut.
A big donut. It's a flue. It's Wednesday and we are blessed with beautiful sunshine and light evenings, so we can kind of put some shift in tonight. So the plan of action, as the scaffold is coming down on Friday, is kind of one of the last jobs we need to do is put a flue in the wind, obviously in preparation for our future self when we get to the point of wanting to install a log burner. So just trying to think ahead of time. We are going to do this ourselves, and we're going to meet Reno Rob at the house, and he's going to help Michael.
Yeah,
And,
just feed it up to me really.
How heavy is that?
Not that heavy at all.
Oh, it is flexible.
Yeah, that's what I said. You actually just carry that in for me. Not heavy. So the aim, or the process should we say, tie a bit of string through here, put a knot here, put something heavy on the end of the string, drop that down the chimney,
Do you know which one you're dropping it down?
second from the back, because when the chimney sweep came last week, he smoke tested it so we could figure out which one it's coming from basically.
Sweet.
And then I attach this to the end of here, tape it up so it stays there. That's what the duct tape was for.
Yeah.
And then basically just gently ease it in, but then pull with the string from inside.
So we send the string, the weight, that and that down at the same time?
No, so I'll tie something in here, and then basically you'll drop that and the weight through, so the string is just all the way down the chimney.
Yeah.
And then basically I'll attach this to here, tape it all up, and then basically I'll start, as I ease this down the chimney, someone just gently will just pull it and ease it down
Okay,
with
so
me.
that doesn't cut, the weight goes on its own?
Yes, the weight goes on its own,
Right,
yeah.
okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
This is only just to make it a bit easier for this. I didn't have to buy this. It's just
No, it stops me getting caught up.
Yeah, it just makes it easier. Because there's a bend, probably about 3 meters from the top. Only just like a slight little one, but These tiles are hot.
A lovely angle.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I can see it.
Hey guys, just a knot.
Michael didn't have a washer. So like all good guys, we improvise with a bit of guttering.
What's he chatting about?
Nothing. Talking about you, not to you.
When we were deciding to install the flue, there was a couple of options that we had. So we opted for a pot suspending chimney cowl, and that is where the flue attaches to a cowl that sits on top of the pot, so you haven't got to take the pot off. So there's two options. So one is where you have to take the pot off, you put a plate on, you attach the flue to the plate and cement that in, and then put the cement in the pot back on. But this, we don't have to take any of the pot is still secure as it is, so all that we've got to do is attach the pot suspending cowl to the top of the chimney pot, and the flue actually attaches to that and suspends it. So there's no faffing around with taking the pot off, getting cement up here and all that sort of business. Ah, it's slipping out of my hands. I don't want to snap this string either. This is where I feel like I need somebody pulling from underneath as well.
Yeah, if you can get it in the start.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come up as well?
It might be worthwhile, yeah. I'm trying. So when the chimney sweep came, that's how I found out how much length of flue that I needed. Because as he was shoving the rods up, they come in metre rods basically. So he said it's probably just over 9 metres, that's why I went for 10 metres. And then we can just leave a bit too much at the bottom and then they can just cut it off.
So I've got to screw this up then, bend them back over?
Yeah, so you screw that up, yeah, just bend those back over, yeah, just like that, basically. Just as tight as you can.
It's always good to have the right tool for the job, Jack.
That's one of those little, what's his name ones? There you go. You go kick.
You got a bigger one?
Somewhere. I thought that'd be quite handy.
It's always been your problem being a bit small, isn't it?
It's like a little ratchet screwdriver, what are they called?
Toy Story one?
Toy Story one.
So my calves look good.
Yeah, I was going to say your feet look very fancy.
How much do you think that saved us? £900. Materials cost us £214, and a chimney sweep was £90. So okay, £304, and we got quoted £1,200.
Well done, Reno, Rob, and we need to give you a name.
Magic Mike.
And just to let you all know, when the wisteria was viciously ripped from the roof, it's still growing.
It smells nice.
It's still alive.
It does actually smell really nice.
So all the people that were commenting, which was really helpful, saying that actually you can prune wisteria quite a lot and it will always grow back.
Yeah.
Just to show you here.
Look, like that definitely wasn't like that, and it's already taking hold. Like you can understand how it quickly gets out of control.
Like it's literally growing new sprouts and it's going nearly into our windows.
Yeah.
So we will need
Bad
to
wisteria.
organise that. But it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Smells nice. Oh, do you know what I've done? How do I do this again? Oh, would you mind holding that for me a sec, please?
Got to top up the bird feed for Michael's robins. But you said that they've flown
I've
the nest
noticed
now.
that they've the baby ones have flown the nest.
That's good because they were kind of lodged in the roof and the guttering, and we are going to have to.
I was a bit worried that basically those roofs are going to be done in the next 2 weeks, and I was a bit worried that they were going to have to be moved.
I have just come, basically, this is actually a surprise to Michael, he doesn't know that I'm actually here at the moment, but I just thought it's Friday evening, he is on his way back from work, you can probably still hear my voice, but like, just a bit coldy. He's feeling a bit rough, but I just thought I'm gonna come still because we said we were gonna tidy that front room, but I know he's feeling really crappy. Just wants an early night so we can obviously crack on at the weekend. Scaffolders have come today, which is I forgot about, which is lovely. So that height of that scaffold is underneath the windows. Oh, so they have dropped it just slightly. Then over here, you can get under that window, which is good, but there's a higher level, which will be for the render and all of those bits. And you can see, should be able to see, yeah, like all of that strip has now gone. Let me see. I feel like that was a really bad explanation. You just come round to the side of the property. I feel really nervous. I've got sandals on. I never come to the house in sandals. It just seems like a really dangerous thing to do. That scaffold, obviously, before it was like really close to the roof. It's been dropped, so you can get to all of the windows because that's going to be happening next week. I mean, look at the state of that. If you go back to episode, I think it was episode 4, when we made this beautiful space, it didn't look like this. So let's get the windows open. Let's get the curtains open. So much dust. That. Finish tidying this up, but we shouldn't have probably taken the door off. I go a little bit back, the door frame, because we could have shut this room off and it wouldn't have had all the brick dust going in. So tip, if you are getting any internal work done and you have a clean space, don't take the doors off. I'm going to finish up and then we will be back tomorrow to crack on with a shift.
Come around then. Got some water. Got some water.
Our poor sofa. Oh. Your ball and your sofa. That's all you need. That's better.
What?
Just from what it looked like last night.
Oh yeah, it looks much tidier.
Like, it's not super clean because we haven't got electricity to hoover like the final bits of the dust up, but that feels like we're back. We're back in business. POA.
Today?
Today. Saturday.
What's the date? 21st.
Abby's birthday.
Happy birthday, Abby.
Happy birthday, Abby.
What's been happening over the last couple of days? Yesterday, all the scaffold was dropped to level and they made a load of adjustments. They put some tables up on the gables ready for the render, and they also adapted the scaffold so it wouldn't get in the way for the window fitters.
Yeah.
And so that's now ready for the window fitters and the rendering, which will happen. Windows start next week and then the rendering we're due to start on the 7th of July.
This front of this house is going to look
Completely
very different soon. Today, really, it's again just like the little niggly jobs to kind of get ourselves moving. Way back when, I think it was the start of May, before we went on holiday to Cyprus, we started to backfill this trench that we dug around the garage. We didn't really get it fully filled, we just did it to a point that we knew that it was fine, the scaffold would be fine. So I'm going to take on that challenge today. I want to do like the big strong lad jobs, so I've decided that I'm going to take that on. It may take a little bit longer and it is a day of 30-degree heat, so lots of water.
Yeah, luckily we've got loads of shade.
Yeah, that's true, but I want to do my bit, and then while I am cracking on with that, Michael is going to be...
I'm going to be sanding the porch and also the woodwork around the bay window, ready really for it to match the fascia that we painted black.
Bee, say hey. We're very lucky that we have a dog that enjoys to entertain herself.
Just chilling on our driveway. B?
Say hi to everyone. Say hey guys.
I've been thinking with the porch,
Yeah.
the tops of these, what do we do basically? Well, really,
Peace out.
really it's the layout of the porch, because I know that we briefly spoke about like bricking up here potentially and creating a bit of like an enclosed area, but also that one there is cracked anyway, which isn't a problem. We can fill that in.
I want to keep this. I want to clean down these bricks.
Yeah, but it's what do we do? What do we do?
What can you do?
this?
Can you paint them or do you replace them?
You can paint them. You can replace them with something else, make it more decorative. I don't know.
Have you guys got any ideas?
But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions and what sort of,
It's like these stone things on
like,
the
that's
top.
all chipped and stuff anyway, so it looks a bit shoddy.
On this one.
And that's all cracked.
We want the front to look incredible,
Really nice.
which is why we're spending a bit of time TLC on
Yeah.
all this front bit. We might need to have a look at the wisteria as well today. It's still blooming quite nicely, like, as in like the greenery.
Yeah.
And I did see, actually, I'll put a little video in when we were up on the roof doing the flue.
Yeah.
The wisteria, some of the shoots were still up there. But this is going to have to go. It's so
And this.
sturdy now.
And this. Like, we can't even do anything with this because it doesn't, if we bend that, that's going to snap anyway. So it's like we're going to have to trim around it. And
I think basically we're going to have to, it's like starting it from scratch again.
yeah.
And getting it going up the right direction that we need it to. But I do like the fact that it's got leaves on it. Do you know what I mean? It makes it nice and green,
Yeah.
even when it's not flowering. Yeah, to be fair, we're going to have to look at that today because you ain't going to be able to sand that post without doing it.
Don't even think about it. It's my wisteria. Shh. Bang. Bang.
It's a little trick that we play with her. She placed it.
Okay.
One of the cast iron downpipes need to come out.
My leash. It's quite heavy.
B.
Just trying to bite Claire.
Sorry, Claire. What are you doing to Claire? What's she done to you? Removing all the old guttering on these lower levels now.
But it's just so much rubbish up here.
All of that crap's gonna fall out of it. Whoa! Lovely. Where to take it
I
from?
reckon we just cut this one off and leave everything else.
Yeah.
This is basically holding the wisteria up. This
Was the
pole.
whole thing attached to that post?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm pulling right now.
To the hand. Wait there. It's attached. Got a line attached to it.
Like, that is completely wrapped around. I don't even think you can see it that well.
From this angle you can.
Wow.
If you pull it that way slightly, I can get to these bottom ones and then it will just come out, hopefully. should be able to. That's it.
There's a bit stuck here. Hang on, hold it. Hold it up. This. Ooh, Georgie with the power tools. Start again.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, I need to stop for a minute. Ah, that tickles so much. How did you do that? Oh.
Go away, no shoot.
That sounds like something. Whoa!
The Wisteria's out. Whoa! All I've been doing is cutting branches and it seems to still be attached. These damn new shoots.
New shoot! What's that sound like? No,
Right.
what's from Mulan?
That's the multi-tool, my love.
Mushu! That's what it sounds like.
That's the multi-tool.
Mushu! Where away? Whoa!
Just this bad boy here.
Whoa! Now we're not any Wisteria experts. Why is it on that word that we... Oh no, we said expertise last time. But we've managed to get it down. You can now see under the scaffold. And we're going to try and basically cut it back. So all of the stuff that's still on the lower level roofs are going to need to come off anyway.
Yeah. We're going to cut it, basically where that scaffold bar is, that's where we're going to cut it all off and prune it back to. And then we'll tidy up this bottom bit.
And then that's when, once the roof's done and we've sanded and repainted the rafter feet, we can start, I'm sure
Attaching it.
there's things that will just attach and we can literally say exactly where we need it to go. It's the big mound. Oh. Yeah! I don't even have to whack it too much, it just needs a little bit of...
You want to get in deeper than that? There you go.
Loosen it.
Do a big swing. Boom. There you go.
Get it all up. All up. See, I can do the jobs. I can do the jobs.
You can do the jobs. Tell me which one it is. Is it this one?
Yes, it needs to be cut from higher up.
Should I cut it here?
No, it needs to be cut up the next branch back.
This one?
No. Well,
It's that bit there.
might be multiple of them actually. That should be able to. Pete, look, look at all these Wisterias we've just given you. Look, B. What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? Ah! What's this one? What's this one? Woohoo! See? They're all good. They're all tough.
What do you think, George? I've just trimmed bits. Pruned.
Yeah. I mean, it's all guesswork, isn't it?
I had left this one because I think we can bend this.
Yeah.
And there's
that's
still quite a few shoots and stuff coming off it, so...
Yeah, you might as well keep... That's not intrusive though, because that's not like going against, like, in front of the door.
Yeah.
She's just living her best life. B. B. Get it. How are you feeling about the Wisteria?
Quite positive, I think.
It's looking bare.
We've literally cut it all back across there pretty much. That's a lot of it. Some of it is over there. Dogs have just been eating most, well I say eating most of it, playing with most of it. The aim now is to like start retraining it in the direction that we want to. So I went and got a load of rope, and we've got the scaffold up for at least another month. So we've tied it against the scaffold, just in the direction. So like this branch, for example, like that was facing like that way. So we've just bent it backwards so it can grow, and hopefully in the long term, it will start growing above the porch. We'll train it to grow above the porch. I thought these could be a good idea. Porch is going to be black as well, so we'll put these in areas on the porch and tie it into these eventually.
Yeah, and I've decided to name it, all starting from a video that you might have already seen, where all I said was the word moo shoot, but then it reminded me of Mushu from Mulan, so then I've done a mixture of new shoot and Mushu, and this is Mushu. How cute! And it's in full bloom. I'll be like, I might get a little plaque that says Mushu.
Wushu.
Wisteria. Wushu. Cute. Sorry, we're on that iPhone. Camera died. We were just having the cutest snuggle. You cute.
You couldn't be. Up until this point, we've been making our lives really difficult for ourselves.
Caught in the act. I mean, this would have worked when we were doing all the garden stuff as well, but we were using black bins.
Yeah.
No, green bins.
And we need to just work smarter, not harder.
You preach it, girl.
So we've finally invested in a wheelbarrow.
We didn't get around to it yesterday, but we are going to be sanding today.
Yeah, it took longer than expected yesterday to clear up all the wisteria.
Well, we weren't really planning on initially doing the wisteria, and then it kind of got into a frenzy of it.
Yeah. Hold that for me.
Look at her ear.
I'm listening.
Zoom in on her ear. I'm always listening. I didn't think my outfit through.
What?
Like 3/4.
It's all right. No.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Feels solid. Scoot, scoot.
Scoot,
Scoot, scoot.
Don't start on the wheelbarrow. This goes up to P600, which is like super fine.
Right, so that's the one we did at the end.
Well, no, we won't. We probably won't do that because that'll just be a bit overkill. But we'll do like a, what's this one? 240 maybe. As like a final, and it'll make it just look really nice. But if we start off with a 40, get it all back, and then we'll go to like a 120 or an 80 or something, and then we'll go to a 240.
Okay, so first coat is a 40.
Yeah, that's just to get all of the stuff off there because it's just, there's a lot of paint.
So, Michael, sneaky. So we started on the 40 grit. I actually think there's a video of him saying, let's all start on the 40 grit.
If we start off with a 40, get it all back, and then we'll go to like a 120 or an 80 or something, and then we'll go to a 240.
Okay, so first coat is a 40.
Yeah, that's just to get all of the stuff off there because it's just, there's a lot of paint.
And I just think
Need to brush hair.
going around, doing my thing, thinking, do you know what, I'm doing a great job. And then Michael, very plain and simple, said, just look at my side, Georgie. And I did look at his side, and it does look better, and it looks a lot smoother. So I was like, how have I got this so wrong?
You haven't got it so wrong.
The sneaky beep
Sneaky
has
what?
gone up to 120 grit, while I'm still faffing around on a 40. And of course his looks better than mine. And now the audacity is he says, do you want me to go around and just neaten it up? I'm gonna let him. I'm actually just gonna let him. But I will show you Michael's work because it does look very good.
Just attention to detail, you know?
The attention to detail that you didn't give me the detail. It's all nice and smooth. Obviously we're not keeping it white, but it's all ready for when we do paint it. And this is my side.
So
I think genuinely...
I'm taking it back to basics now, what I'm doing with Georgie's. So before I started sanding, I gave everything a good brush to get all the crappy bits off. So now Georgie's been sanding for the last 2 hours and I'm having to go over and brush stuff.
But you didn't tell me, you're project manager.
You saw me doing it. You could have thought, oh yeah, I'll do that actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
No, I'm very much, you need to tell me step by step what I need to do. I am your labourer. Baby, come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Hello. Good girl. Do you like your new house? Do you?
That draws this video to a close. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been another messy one. And click like, comment. We love to see your comments. And if you don't already, then please subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Ah!
Well, we'll show you how we... Smile. I also sound like a man.
But what do you think the saving is?
It's a great saving if I'm not getting paid.
For us doing this ourselves.
Reno Rob free of charge once again.
Get a little paw tucked in. What are you doing?
She's so
Get your ball.
Whoa!
Where's your ball? Get your ball. Bring it here. My face looks really round.
Whoa! You want to see my pickaxe skills? Pickaxe.
Oh. How many people does it take to put a wheelbarrow?
1.5.